Junior want to not be on my I can't really see what did I miss. Ex-strippers.
Oh my god, guys, welcome back to another video. It's been like what, a year? This is my client Sunny, and let's just go on and jump into it. Okay, so these are the two products that I'm using. I'm using the Good Molecules brightening toner, then I'm going in with the Bobbi Brown. This is their moisturizer and primer base, but you already know I gotta add that extra hold of hydration. I'm going in with the Milk Hydro Grip, and I'm using a beauty blender, damp beauty blender at that, to blend it in. Okay, just so it don't get that little sticky. I hate that sticky feeling. Then I'm going in with some brow wax, but I'm actually using the Edgebooster because it holds so much better than the brow wax. And then I'm following behind with the threads in the shade 1 right up under her brow bone. So when I put that eyeshadow down, it just helps me with placement and not go too far close to her up to her brow, because that's not the look we're going for. We're going for more of a natural, very sultry look today. Then at the top of her brow, I'm going to be going in with the foundation color close to her skin tone. Then I'm using my my brush to blend it out evenly. So when we place the eyeshadow down, you know, it'll be all smooth and, you know, yeah, that's the look we want to give. We want to give smooth skin, like airbrushed, but not really airbrushed. Yeah. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that same concealer that we have under our brow bone, and I'm going to drag it down. It's going to help with our base. Then I'm going to go in with my Morphe eyelid primer, and I'm going to use my finger to tap that on in. Then I'm going to follow behind with the concealer. I like to mix those two together just to prevent any creasing. And also, you know, to intensify the shadow. Now I'm going to go in with the Kylie Jenner. This is her bronzer. I believe in the shade Almond, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Then I'm going to go in with my Makeup by Mario eyeshadow palette. Y'all, I love this palette. Can't you see it's been with me through thick and thin, baby? And in that same Morphe palette, I'm going to go in with a shade that's like one shade darker. And I'm using that to define her eye crease. Then I'm going to go in with the white, and this is just going to intensify her tear duct to open her eyes a little bit with the eyeshadow. Then I went in with a neutral color, but I realized it was completely too yellow. So I had to go back in with that white shadow and brighten it up a little bit to make it a little bit more on the neutral side. And here I go, placing that white shadow right over that color just to brighten it a little bit, because it was very, very, very yellow, guys. And see how the white shadow just like brightens it a little bit? It gives that different effect with the shadow. Now, with no extra product on the brush, I'm going back into the first brush I used, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend out all of that shadow placement that we had. We're just going to blend it together, just make it more airbrush and smooth. Then I'm going to go in with the Ulta Beauty. I used their new liquid eyeshadow, and I'm actually using that as a liner. And I'm just using this liner brush to help me, because I did not clean my liner brushes. So I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to use this and just place this on my pan. Place the liquid shadow on my pan and just pick it up from there. Look, I told Sunny on this part, baby, don't move and don't breathe, because, baby, one little move, the liner's messed up. And we don't want that. We want a very, very bomb liner, okay? That's what we want. That's what we're trying to achieve with this look, honey. And the liner came out so perfect, guys. Now, which shadow should I choose, guys? Should I do A, B, C, or D? You guys choose. All right, are you guys sure about your answer? Are you positive? If you answered A and D, you are correct. I used the Lancome, and I also use Yummy Skin, and I mix it with a little bit of the LA Girl, and that's what we are using for her foundation shade, guys. When I say I wanted to work on fair skin and I knew exactly the model, I was like, you know what, I'm going to call Sunny, because I just know she would let me practice fair skin on her. Like, I just know. And I love going in with a very thin brush because it helps with placement and it's very, very precise on where I'm putting it. And I just love going in with a brush like this. Like, the big brushes is cool, they get the job done, but a small brush for me, it just does it well and it helps blend. Now I'm going in with my Real Technique. This is their foundation brush. I am going in and I'm using some tap motions. It might look like I'm going real rough on her, but I'm not. Then I'm going to follow behind with my Morphe setting spray. And when I say you have to layer your sprays, guys, layering the spray during application, that's how you make sure the makeup stays on 24/7, sweat-proof, waterproof, crease-proof, all that. It's all about the setting. Sprays, like, you have to layer your spray in order to get the perfect application, guys. That's the secret to a long application. And I would say blend until your arms feel like they are about to fall off the bone, baby, like a turkey leg. Okay, that's when you know you still need to blend. Even when they falling off the bone, y'all, you still have to blend. And now we're going in with the blush, and I'm using the Rare Beauty, and I'm also going in with Too Faced Melted Liquid Lipstick, guys, and it's in the matte shade. So I've been using this for a minute because, like, anytime I put it on the lips, it just wasn't giving. Like, it was just too bright. But when I use it as a blush, like, look at that. That looks so good. I didn't even add the Rare Beauty yet. Like, that is ridiculous. Do you see that blend? I am just in love with this blush placement. Like, I just love that baby doll effect it gives. I just love how it just brings the cheeks up higher. I just love blush. Like, y'all, blush is everything. Like, please add blush into your application. I promise you, you will see a difference. And these are the concealers that I'm going in with. I'm going in with Too Faced and also Threads. I'm going in with Threads first because I love the highlighted under eye. And then I follow behind with the Too Faced because it was more closer to her skin tone. And I can say now that when I started like doing the placement with the concealer, I realized like, oh, her foundation is a little too yellow. So in my mind, as a makeup artist, I know physically that powders lighten the skin tone. So I knew that going in with the lighter concealer will help that situation. If you ever have a situation like this to where your foundation turns out too yellow, just add on lighter powders, and I promise you it will bring in, it'll make the color a little bit more succulent. I promise. And I love to let my concealer under the eyes sit longer than anywhere else on the face because it'll intensify under the eyes and it'll be more easier to blend. And also the coverage that it gives if you let it sit. I would say test it out so you can see what I'm talking about. And with the extra blend, I am going to go in with my beauty blender, no product added, and I'm just going to blend a little bit more up under the eyes. And now I'm going to go in with my Hourglass. I know you guys are like, ew, she using it straight out the tube. When I tell y'all, I only had a little bit, a drop. That's why it's not a lot going on to her face right now. When I say I threw it right away, y'all, I promise you, that's not sanitary. That's nasty. So anytime you see a video of mine, it's thrown away. I promise. And y'all, don't talk about my brush. I got this brush from Burlington, and y'all, I don't even know what happened. I was doing her makeup and then the top of the brush fell off. Y'all, I just got these brushes. I cleaned them one time. When I say it's good to buy cheap brushes, yeah, it's good for the coin. But for the longevity, it's not working for me. I will never do it again. Ever again. Because that really pissed me off. Because I'm like, I done spit that, and it's coming off already. But I did. Once I got home, I did super glue it. So yeah, she gonna be with me for a long time, a long time. And you know I'm going in with the Charlotte Tilbury. Y'all, I love the mini ones. Aren't they so cute? And I'm going in with my beauty blender. And I love pressed setting powders, because pressed setting powders, look how it just melts into the skin. Like, oh my God. I just love this lady. Please don't switch your product up. Please don't switch it up, baby. Keep the same formula, Charlotte. Please don't switch it up. One thing I can say about the Charlotte is that you have to like dig in a little, like, you know, go in a little deeper or a little harder to get the powder if you really want to see it, you know, on the concealer setting. So that's the only issue that I have with it. But for everyday wearers and for people that just quickly want to do their makeup or just want to enhance just a little bit, Charlotte Tilbury is the key. I say go get it. Go purchase it from Sephora, baby. Go run fast. Okay? Fast. And then I'm going to follow behind with the Fenty Beauty. This is in the shade 2. I'm going to use this to bronze out and shape her face. Alright guys, and now I'm going in with my favorite part, the Juvia's Place. I'm using the Juvia's Place Volume 4 blush. Oh my God, when I say this blush, so freaking pigmented. Do y'all see? Girl, once I started seeing how freaking orange it started to get, I said, oh shoot. I was like, oh damn. But it's okay, because I know how to fix this. But that blush, oh my God, that blush is so freaking gorgeous. Like, it's so freaking gorgeous. But I'm gonna show y'all how to fix this problem. Okay, so first I went in with my foundation brush. I did not use any product, no additional product, just the product that was already on the brush. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap over excessively until I start to see it disappear a little bit. You guys see how it's starting to get transparent a little bit? Love that. Love that. That's the results we want to see. Then I'm going to take that pressed powder and I'm going to press right over it. What we're doing is we're lightening up the product. Remember I told you that light products over dark products is going to lighten it up. That's why I was telling y'all, if you put dark foundation on your client, it's okay, because all you got to do is take some lighter powders and it's going to even them out. And then I just go back and forth with blending the lighter one that was on that palette right over it, because I still wanted that blushy blush, like baby doll look. That's the look I really wanted to go for. So instead of the darker pink, I was just going in with the lighter pink. And then I would just go over it with that brush again with no added product and just blend it out evenly. And as we're watching this video, as I do these steps, I just want to say, whenever I pass away, just know, family, bring me back as a blush. And I want to be the pigmented, pinkiest blush anybody has ever seen. Thank you. It's like I be joking over here, but I be dead serious, y'all. Like, I love blush. I'm gonna go in with the powder again, but I'm using the Ulta Beauty powder. And I'm just going to intensify under her eye again. This time I did want her eye to be a little bit brighter, so I went in with this powder because it is a little bit more on the heavier side. And I'm just pressing that in to brighten under her eye. Now I'm going to go back in with that same bronzer that I used for her cheeks. I'm going to go right on her nose, and we're going to carve out her nose. Same powder that we use under the eye, I'm going to go ahead and shape out her nose. And this part I'm just going to be going back and forth with the foundation brush, and we're just going to be blending where the blush is, because whenever I look in the mirror at it, it's just not what I wanted to see. So I just kept going back and forth, blending and blending and blending. Then I went in with the fluffier brush, and I went in with the lighter blush again. And this time I'm more so focused on placement and how it looks in the camera and pictures, and also in person. So I just love like that airbrush blending look. And I keep telling y'all, whenever you think you finished blending, you're not. You got to continue to blend. Now with the same shadow technique that I did at the top, we're going to do at the bottom as well. Right on her lower lash line. And now we're going to go in with the MAC and the Laura Mercier powder. So I'm going in with the Laura Mercier first, and we're going to go ahead and end with tap motions. And we're going to remove that excess setting powder that we have under the eye. I know it's starting to look very, very powdery now. I know. But just wait. Because all of this and the end results, baby, is going to eat down. I promise y'all. Just hold on tight. You got to trust the process. Trust the process. All right, and with no excess product, I'm just going in and I'm dusting away, and I'm just, blending out that blush again, because like I said, I want that airbrush look. Next step, I took my lightest concealer and I defined her liner, but I knew I wanted that bright under eye. So I was like, okay, I went in with the lightest concealer, defined that part, and then I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to blend that part out. But I went in with more of a flat brush because I'm able to control the blending, if that makes sense. I'm able to keep it where I wanted to keep it at. Then I went in with a little bit of the Ulta Beauty white shadow, and I start to blend that out just a little bit. And now that I defined it, I'm going in with a fluffy flat shadow brush, and I'm just going to blend it out a little bit more to make it look more airbrush under the eye. Then I had Sunny look in the mirror to see how far did I want it to come over. And now I started going in with my white eyeshadow. Then I went over it with the Laura Mercier, their blurring powder, to blend it out a little bit more. And next I went in with a pair of Eye Envy lashes that I got from my local beauty supply store. I wanted lashes that weren't too overpowering on the eyes. I wanted something very soft. And then after that, I followed behind with mascara, but I actually put the mascara on a brush so it's easier to apply it instead of using a mascara wand, because that's how it gets clumpy, and I do not like clumpy lashes on lashes. Like, it sucks. So this tip will probably help somebody try this out and see if you like it. And you see how the lashes gave the eyes a pop? That's what I wanted to go for. And now I'm going in with the Palladio lip liner. I believe this is in the shade Nude. I don't have it in front of me right now, guys, but I believe it's in the shade Nude. And I'm just following her lip shape. I'm not overlining. I'm actually lining her actual lip shape. Now I'm going in with the e.l.f. This is their new lip cream pencil. And guys, when I say this formula and this lip pencil is so bomb, it's so smooth. It blends well with other lip products. It's not chalky. Go get it. Okay, go get it. Then I follow behind to like give her lip more of like that filling of like that lip filler effect. And I'm using the MAC. This is in the shade Chestnut. And I'm not going deeply heavy with it. I'm just like enhancing her lip features. And then I'm going to take me a brush and I'm going to go ahead and blend that out just to give her like that Bratz doll lip. And I'm taking a brush and I'm just going to blend out her lip very, 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 very delicately, because one mess up and it can go right over the lip, and we don't want that. I don't want no overdrawn lip. I just wanted to find her lip shape. Yeah, and I got these mini lip kits from Nordstrom, I believe. And when I say this lip color is so freaking cute on her, but I was like, you know what? It's cute, but it's not giving what it's supposed to give. So I went in with a lighter color. I believe I used the Sephora color 72 matte liquid lipstick. I believe that's what I used to lighten it just a little bit. And I was just placing and placing until I got it to the desired lip shape that I loved on her. And here, guys, I was just playing with the colors, the same colors that I was using. I was just going back and forth, making sure I blend well. And guys, don't she look like the Jade Bratz doll? Like, she is so freaking cute. And this lip looks so good on her. And you see why I wanted to do that blush on her, right? Do you see it? I'm sorry, but this look, this lip, the brows, the eyeshadow, the lashes, the foundation. Okay, I ate down. And now I'm going to go in with some gloss. The matte was eaten, but I was like, let's see how it's going to look with some gloss. And the gloss just brung this look all together. And I'm actually just using the dollar store gloss you can get from the beauty supply store. When I tell y'all all the glosses are the same, you do not need to go spend $25 on no gloss. I have tried every expensive gloss and they all do the same thing as a cheap one. Now I'm going to go into my MAC press powders, and these are the colors I'm going to use to finish out her face. You have to go in with a finishing powder in order to melt everything together, guys. And that's how you make sure there's no flashback. Everything looks smooth in pictures. This is the finishing powder is what's going to bring your whole look together, guys. I promise you. And I'm just going to dust over every piece of her face, literally. Now I'm going in with my highlight. I use a mixture of the Makeup by Mario, his highlighters, and I use a mixture of my J. LaRue Cosmetics pigment. And I love to mix those two because in pictures it just helps it shine a little bit more. Because the Makeup by Mario, his is more on a softer side, and then J. LaRue, her shadow pigments, it just brightens everything up. So them two together, listen, it just that's that's it gives chef kiss. That's what it gives. That's what it gives. Like, don't act like y'all don't see this highlight. Don't act like you don't see the glow. Don't act like you don't see the beat. Like, let's be clear. Do you see that? Do you need that? I think y'all, do you need that? So now, y'all, I didn't have any bottom lashes. I don't know what in my right mind was like, girl, just draw them bottom lashes on. Who in the heck told me I was an artist like that? But you want to know what I did? I just drew them on and it came out so good. I was nervous. You don't see my hand shaking? Baby, I was so nervous, but look at the end results once I finished putting these bottom lashes on. Oh my goodness, they look so freaking good, y'all. And do you not see the boldness it gave? I fell in love with this look, guys. Now I'm going to go in with my Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. And then I'm going to follow behind that with my Milani Original Setting Spray. And then we're just going to get into these photos, guys. And look how this look just came out. And this is the look, baby. Like, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See y'all in the next video. Love you. Bye.